We're going to have to put a pin in that conversation for later. Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts did something extraordinary. He issued a public rebuke against attacks on judges. He didn't name the president by name, which the president pointed out. It wasn't talking about me. But what does it say that the Chief Justice is stepping out there and defending the judiciary? And does it mean anything?
I think it means something. I mean, it's extraordinarily rare. The only real analog is from the first term when he rebuked Trump for referring to Obama judges and suggesting that their judges are affiliated with particular presidents and parties. And Roberts said, we're all just judges. We're not affiliated with parties. I think it's a significant statement. I think it suggests that he's a little fed up with what he's seeing and unhappy about it. Now, the rubber is going to hit the road when these cases finally reach them. And I have to mention that Roberts is the person who wrote the Trump immunity decision last summer and led that 6-3 court, which was all Republican appointees, half of whom were appointed by Trump. So there are reasons to maintain some healthy dose of skepticism here.
I think that as an institutionalist, John Roberts often operates like a pendulum, right? When there's a Democrat in office, he swings to the right. When there's a Republican in office, he swings not to the left, but more toward the center. And I think he's telegraphing to us that he is really not happy with the way that the Trump administration has conducted this case so far. Ankush mentioned these outrageous filings, deriding and degrading Judge Boasberg to his face, asking for him to be disqualified from the case, the president himself calling for impeachment. That is like the number one way to piss off the Chief Justice. And I think it's going to really work against the administration in court. And either they know that and they don't care, or they've decided that if and when the Supreme Court rules against them here, they'll just defy the order. And that's the most chilling possibility.
All right, the last question, and we've got literally 30 seconds, and that is, when I just said the words Paul Weiss during the commercial break, you both exhaled. And that's the way I'll describe it. And I brought it up because the silence from white shoe law firms is incredible to me. And, the settlement that Paul Weiss entered into with the Trump administration, just real quickly, your thoughts